And covering today's announcement in Atlanta is CBS News political correspondent Jan Crawford. Jan, good morning to you.
Good morning, Russ.
So mixed signals from the Cain campaign. On the one hand, he's going to Atlanta to reassess and perhaps open his new campaign headquarters. What's the buzz there this morning? What are you hearing?
Well, some of his top donors and most loyal supporters are telling us that they don't even know what he's going to do, and they're not sure that he's even made a decision. As Witt said, he's going to be meeting with some of his top donors this morning, kind of trying to get some more guidance on what he's going to do. But he was insisting yesterday that he still will open this office, and he hasn't even said what kind of announcement he's going to make. He's not said if he is going to withdraw or not, if that's going to be something we're going to find out today, only that he will be clarifying the next steps in his campaign.
The Iowa caucus is 1 month from tomorrow. He had 23% of support among caucus goers in Iowa a month ago. Now that's down to 8%. Whatever happens today, how would you assess the health of the Cain campaign?
Oh, it's really taken a terrible hit. Obviously, it was rocked by those allegations of sexual harassment last month, but really set back on its heels even further with the revelations that he may have had this 13-year affair. Whether or not he can recover for that, most people think he cannot. I mean, they think that this campaign is over, and of course, he has adamantly denied the allegations. But as you said, those poll numbers have gone down dramatically, and so is his fundraising. And as you know, Russ, it takes money to run a political campaign. Now, his supporters and some of his money guys tell us that they still have the money to get through this month, to get into Iowa and beyond, that they've been very careful about how they're spending it. But Herman Cain, they say, does not like to go into debt, and he is not going to drag his campaign into debt if it looks like the money is drying up. And that is all part of the calculus that he's thinking about this morning.
Whit Johnson said in his piece, a lot of folks think that Newt Gingrich has benefited the most from this. Would you agree with that assessment?
Oh, there is no question, and it's quite remarkable if you think about it was just over a month ago that Gingrich was really in the single digits, and now he has skyrocketed to being one of the front runners up in the 20s, in the lead in many polls and in many key states. But Gingrich has quite a bit of baggage, and that's what we're now just starting to hear. And when you're a front runner, as Herman Cain has seen, you get the scrutiny of a front runner. So while, yes, it's helped Gingrich, it's still a lot of time left until Iowa.
Of course. It seems like the other Republican candidates have been pretty silent about Herman Cain's troubles over the past month. They've just kind of sat back and let things happen. You agree?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, what's the old saying, Russ? It's like you don't get between, a man and the firing squad when things are coming at you. You just stand back and watch it happen, and that's really what they've done. There is no gain in any of these guys talking about what's going on with Herman Cain, and he's just going to handle it. They've said he'll handle it, he'll address it. One of the candidates, John Huntsman, has been the most forthcoming in saying that he should probably think about backing out, but Huntsman is way down in the polls. None of the major candidates have said it, and people like Gingrich have actually been saying, he has to handle this on his own and address it on his own. Of course, Gingrich, again, has his own problems, having had adulterous affairs in his past, so it's a little difficult for him to talk about it.
One way or another, the announcement will come later on today, possibly at about 11 o'clock this morning. Jan Crawford in Atlanta, thank you so much. We'll see you later on today.
Thanks, Russ.